Here are the tools and materials you'll need to tie an RS2. So here's the RS2. It's, in a lot of ways, it's a really easy fly to tie, but there's some pretty tricky parts to it as well. Go ahead and wrap back and leave the tag end. Then select 2 microfibrils, which in a way is kind of hard to do. You want to line up the tips. If you can, take them off the bunch with the tips lined up. If not, you're just going to have to line them up by themselves, which takes a little bit of time. It's not too bad, but it's easier if you just take them off the bunch. And so I've just about got them there. I know it's hard to see. Okay, so tie them in with the tapered points to the rear. Now bring that tag end in between the 2 tails to separate them. These tails are pretty tough, so don't worry about messing them up. Go ahead and wrap forward and then trim off the excess. And wrap forward to the original starting point, not back up to the eye, but to the original starting point. Take some of your superfine dubbing and don't put very much on. And go under the tails and firm that up a little bit. Wrap forward to the original tie-in spot, then try and taper it just a little bit. Cut the arrow dry wing even and then tie it on with a pinch wrap. Now this is a little tricky. These things are kind of slick, and if you pull too hard, it's going to come right on through. So I decided to make the thread wraps just a little bit tighter, because I didn't want to pull it through. I'm not wrapping hard here, just creating a little bit more friction. And a little bit more dubbing. Again, don't use much. And create the abdomen. Tie it off with a whip finish. Cut it. Now what you want to do is fold the winging material over the eye, and when you're right over the eye of the hook, trim that off. And that's the RS2.